Hello, welcome to Honeycomb. We're doing the third match of HEKP Mafia A versus the Centurions. Team 1 ANS, HEKP Mafia A, and Team 2 OSP Centurions. 2-9er, low expectations, salty Overwatch fan, and tally 2 time. On Team 1, Lobster. Okay, there we go. Lobster, Herman, who the fuck else is on this team? Internet Explorer and Captain Cupcake on Team 2, OSP. We're dropping down here with OSP. I think this is Captain Cupcake. Let's build. Plasma Monitor, T30s. And we're also thinking Wolf spotted the Oak team, and I spotted another Oak team. Yeah, double Oak on side. Not going for the full triple this time. We do have to go through OSP first. Drop down with him. Plasma 100, Plasma 100, Plasma 100, Plasma 100, Pavises for
This is
PD.
looking like the exact same fleet they brought to the first game,
It
I think.
is. It is looking like the same fleet. RLT-20. Internet Explorer. Yeah, 250 Bulker. Spinner. Triple MMT. Triple gun shuttles. Lobster's got double Plasma 100 obelisks. One LRT tug. 1, 2, 3 gun shuttles. Herman. He's a big midi because he's a goober. Has one 450 bulk freighter, one mass driver bulk freighter. Hopefully he doesn't dry that off the map again. One EWR tug and two LRT tugs. ANS, we've got Team Oak over here. Both low expectations and 2-9er rocking double 450 Axfords with 120 guns, flak, defenders, and some soft kill in the back.
And a single beam, I think. No, actually, wait, no.
No,
They swapped out the beam.
Yeah, I think it was one of the other players who had the beam. I think
No,
it was
it
Tyler.
was HEKP PPTX, but this is a different HEKP PPTX, I think.
I see. Okay. Tally 2 time has double voxels, 250 with sprinter support, PD, and anti-jam. So the Overwatch fan has dropped the beam destroyer. There is not a single beam on this team. I don't know about that one. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torpedo and Mark 61 shuttles or sprinters. And 2 Nicky Boy sprinters for capping Alpha. Of course, there's no center point on this map, but that you can still throw those onto Charlie, which is often a bloodbath. Oh my god! All right, Salty Overwatch fan taking this pack of sprinters. These are hybrids. These are not torpedoes. S3Hs and a little pack over here in the corner. I think they're gonna get spotted almost immediately though with the EWR. No, in the cone. But is, yeah, outside of max range, 15 kilometers. There is a Bulwark Huntress tug up here that's probably going to find him before too long. I have to get a lot closer than that, though.
Oh no, the travesty. There's a monitor stuck on a rock.
Yep.
The enemy secured Zone Atlas. The enemy is securing Zone Eclipse.
He's gonna figure it out, though. He'll slide right off.
The enemy is securing Zone Dagger.
All right, Rymark making a whole ass prediction about this game. And it's a lot of attrition lose on cast.
Oh no, miss.
Good job,
Oh,
Miss.
no.
Okay, so this is why spectators usually not allowed to type. Oof. I mean, you could stick around, but okay, bye, Misk.
Well, here comes the S3H out in response to their cover being blown. On this tug, although they might have done that soon anyway.
Yeah, they had burned through the sprinter pile.
Oh, it's HEKP. Oh, that's a gone. That's completely gone.
It's
One
dead
down.
immediately.
Let's see if the S3H pile can poke out more of their
The enemy
eyes.
secured Zone Dagger. The enemy is securing Zone Comet.
It's 2H strike coming in here on Delta. Might be okay. These are HE shaped. God, I love the missile UI. Bless Lord Mazer. Now, if only missiles were good. Kavis is going to be able
Oh,
to kill these.
Chad Fender confirmed.
Easy.
Although, I don't know, Chad V's? What do you call a Chad Pavis?
It's just a normal Pavis. That's just what they do.
Chad V's. That's what it is.
Well, because usually the chat affix is for when you put a defender or Pavis in a slot that's way too big for it. The traditional spot for this is the C4 mount on a Beam Solomon.
The
Here
enemy
come more
secured Zone
hybrids.
Comet.
Just one.
Probably testing the waters.
Well, Scout Hybrid, yeah.
The MD ship has a bunch of Pavises, and I assume some AMMs too. No, just chaff.
Those are EO?
Oh, but it triggers on one of the tugs.
Bonk. Which is
Oh,
now
dead immediately. And that's an early warning radar tug too.
It's pretty painful losing that, especially against these. I have to feed my cat.
But this one, it might stage on the dead ship. Yeah, it locks on the dead ship again. That's unfortunate.
That said, while fleeing the missiles, the mass drivers have moved into the firing range and are now being bombarded by way too much 450.
Oh yeah, how did that happen? The 450s, I guess they've moved up. The 450s have
They're
moved up a
holding
lot farther than they did last time.
They're holding C very well.
Yeah, no, but like, they've put so many eggs in this top basket, they're going to be very off balance for the cap game.
Need. Cat is fed and watered. I am back. Thank y'all.
Gonna be up to these voxels to keep A locked down.
Monitors slowly making their way across the map around the underside. If they can get down there. Could be a good position for them to be in. I don't know. Plasma 100 versus.
Voxel was momentarily
Opals.
spotted.
Real risky business.
Oh, that is a single mass driver round hit one of the CLS launchers on one of the corvettes and just took it out immediately.
To be fair, it had fired volleys before.
Yeah, fair, but
and,
that's gotta be annoying.
I think this volley's Ictorad command val.
More S3H coming out on the mass driver freight, although I don't know if that's even necessary. Like, it's already just dying to 450.
Yeah, it's gonna die. If anything, honestly, I think they're wasting so many missiles on it that they're going to be on the back foot all game just for attrition.
Yeah, I mean, that might have been a bit overkill with how they were already slapping it, but I don't know. We'll see. At least now it's dead, they can focus on other things.
Yep, there goes the power. There's the CSC.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great.
Let's see if OSP can take out this goalie CL group. If not, it's going to frustrate all their attempts to back up.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Gonna need the monitors to take care of that, and I don't know if the monitors have the gas for that because the nose plasma plus T30 is. He's got ammo elevators in him instead of RCC or. Oh, that's right. Yeah, and this.
If they can get below 6k against those CLs, they'll definitely be able to do work. I just don't think they'll ever get there.
No, no way. The 250 AP will just carve the front ends of those things out. We got Team Oak, the forest here, back in action on top of the map. They've got control of Charlie. We haven't had any music this whole time.
The revolver's revolving.
It is, and peeking out at an absurd volume of 250 AP. Putting one of these experts in the flank. Looks like the track's not very good, and these 250 rounds are at their absolute maximum range. So, yeah, almost no damage done here. One of the radar panels is yellowed. That's it. Not good. Bunch of jamming going down the field as well. The Plasma 100 bulk freighters getting torn to shreds by the Double Oak team. 450's coming in at this angle on a good track on bulk raiders that aren't moving very fast for some reason. Presumably they've had to just completely throw it in reverse and switch directions. The braking thrusters getting shot out as a result. And yeah, orange and yellow, these are really beat up. They got restores, they got some DC teams, but definitely in trouble. They get defilade on the Axfords. Eventually. Having a little scuffle here with, I'm not sure what fired those S2s. Presumably one of the Voxels.
That was the light cruisers.
Yeah. So he has the cap lead, but they are losing pretty hard militarily. They've killed off one scout ship, although I think most of the hybrids have been spent, like Remark said earlier, big overcommitment or over expenditure on the master driver ship. I put them on the back foot when they come back onto the map. Glonk. Double glonk. One shuttle's gonna be damaged. Oh yeah, one plasma gun already off. This monitor, that's kind of a problem. They really need those. What range are we? We're probably at about 6 kilometers, maybe 6.5.
They don't have any locks.
Yeah, that's about 6 kilometers.
Ruler's fucking great! Oh. I'm so happy. I'm never gonna shut up about it. I know this is like a month ago at this point, but I don't care. Spectator buff is so nice. It makes my life so much easier. Shell's gonna go nuclear before it can get onto the point. These monitors are gonna have to take this fight, and I don't think they've got the radar capability for this. Although,
Oh, big S3H strike.
the blankets come
Taking
off
out one of the bulkers. One of the gunplas bulkers here.
Oh my. Glon.
That was HEKP straight down from the engine to the stern to the bow. That was a great strike. And these sprinters have 2 missiles left each. Oh no, some of them have 2 and some of them have 3 left. And one of them has 1 left.
Or coming out.
I'm going for the next one. But I don't know. The next one's taking cover behind. Just confirming the kill on this one, I guess.
A good evasion from Lobster to salvage a bad situation.
Yeah, gonna leave them with one of these obelisk freighters remaining. It's going to cover. I think these sprinters still have one more volley left. Depending on whether
It's not a full volley, but yeah.
Voxels are taking plasma over here on A. 2 of the Axfords are coming down to help, though.
The revolver is coming to pincer the Voxels.
They're getting plasma now
Oh,
too.
yeah. There it goes.
Oh, 250 AP in the flank. All these bridge masters close in. Yeah, and the jamming's going down the field, but it's not enough. That's a lot of damage. H2's being
Not
fired.
crippling. It's not crippling if they can get out of here, but...
Where are these going? Oh, that might have been a
there's-
misfire. Oh, no. These are going for
No,
Delta.
they're on
going for
cruise. They're
Delta.
going for D. Yeah.
So, was a direct fire mess up. Another volley coming in, the roller bulker. Maybe saving the day on Alpha. These Voxers are going to get to cover real quick, though. The damage on one of the shuttles on Delta. OSP still have their cap advantage up by 130 points.
The problem for these Voxels is they can either take cover from the spin bulker or from the plasma, and they can't do both.
Another missile strike coming out on the bulk freighter, the plasma bulk freighter. it is going to eat a lot of those. But
Good
that's-
hits, but not quite as ideal hits as last time.
Yeah.
Because they didn't get the straight down the line shot. They got broadside.
Yeah, it killed one of the sets of guns, but those can be healed for 4/6 of the restore complement on this thing, which I guess is 2/3. One of the Axfords eating a ton of 250 fire and 450 fire.
So I think, yeah, it's clear the Alliance plan here is to hold C, hold A, and then pincer on D. And then hold 3 cap that way. The OSP is trying to take A, and possibly C soon.
Little missile strike on these voxels. I think they're gonna hard kill everything though. Look at that one, for some reason. Calm.
One gets through.
Just wasn't getting shot at. Oh no. Lobster's Bulker holding fire. Good catch by Chaos. I don't think Lobster realizes either.
Uh-oh.
Come on, stop holding fire, please.
Telling how long that's gonna last.
Well, the sprinters are entirely out of ammo, so... I see
Yeah.
the orders changing, so he sees, like, things... But he's
You probably
actually
don't
looking at the
realize
board.
it's on hold.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
That's unfortunate.
Orders got canceled and restarted, and then they're not going yet.
The enemy is securing Zone Dagger.
Lobster's probably losing their mind. We've got the sprinters. They're not armed. Well, they do have guns on them. They don't have any missiles, so they can't cap points and they can shoot ships. But most importantly, it's hulls, so you can break all these up and seed one to each cap point and maybe get something done later on in the match. That's one of the strengths of this sort of build.
OSP's force is very scattered.
As is Alliance's, honestly.
The enemy secured Zone Dagger.
Yeah, game's getting real scrappy now. My HUD is still broken, which is lovely. These Axfords are eating 450 fire from the spawn peaker and a little bit 250 from the Doom. It's gonna start adding up, especially this angle. Oh my. Plasmas, the monitors are mostly, I think they're staying in cover. Yeah, they're staying a little too covered. This game,
The enemy is
playing
securing
last game, we
Zone
saw
Boxer.
Cupcake Ladies, they were out of cover too much. They're in cover too much. Okay, so there are two that have a good angle, and there's two more
Okay.
that
Lobster figured it out. Lobster figured
Yeah.
it out.
good.
That's a relief.
Looks like spawn peekers griping the rain. Sprinters. This is called It's Just Rains.
They're all called It's Just a Reigns, which is pretty funny.
Oh god.
That said, I think this has taken long enough that Alliance has put themselves in an extremely solid position. It's going to be very unlikely for them to lose this stage.
Yeah, they're 200 points down. And but they're getting a 4 cap, and that's gonna close that lead real fast, especially since we're so early in the match. We're just OSP's just past the halfway point of their score. And their ships are pretty beat up too. Monitors aren't in terrible shape, but they also don't have that much agility or firepower. Lobsters, yeah, pretty gang beat up. Doom's a little messed up, but it'll be fine. They lost a ton of scout ships. They also lost that mass driver for not very much. There wasn't very much cost. Or it didn't get much done before getting murdered. Spawn Peeker's also taking a lot of damage. Although it looks like a lot of that, yeah, most of that's ink. It's not as much of a problem. Doom's getting surrounded now. HEKP or an Axford in the front, and a couple of these dumpy little gun spinners in the back. Oh,
it's
sprinters
guns
with
magazine.
guns. Oh, that's a problem. It's still firing.
Does it have two?
It's one rains down. They are not very strong in terms of durability.
Oh yeah, no way, not missile ships like this. You can't. You have to give up so much.
I think
prefer
Doom
the
is at least going to
S2H.
take several of them before they goes down.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like lobsters come back to Oh, there goes the CIC on the tuna nest.
B is getting retaken by a rocket shuttle here.
The enemy is securing Zone Dagger.
Maybe soon. Oh, D Delta. Okay, so Bravo. Native phonetic alphabet's important.
Yeah, B's also in threat. There's another rocket shuttle heading there.
Yeah.
Yeah, these sprinters without their missiles and all spread apart, they're getting picked off one by one.
You're getting absolutely shredded by the 250 fire. And some of the 100 from the 450 bulkers were.
The Alliance is still definitely in a stronger position, but it's not as over as it once looked.
Yeah, they're also not ahead on score, which is pretty important.
The enemy secured
One
Zone
of the
Dagger.
Axfords is extremely beat up and starting to go down.
He's doing his job very well, though. The CLs are coming back to support, it looks like. Or they're going to Delta to go take it back. One of the two.
They're going to
Delta.
Delta.
Definitely Delta.
Well, with the current cap situation, they have got quite the advantage, right? It's like 430 versus 480 for points remaining.
Most people
Meanwhile, on the
probably
B
going to get the
side-
Bravo cap.
Doom is still a threat. But
Yeah,
Malediction is
Malediction,
coming to try
yeah.
and nullify said threat.
It's going to succeed.
Quite quickly. Especially with support from the voxels on Charlie.
ANS is pulling back off of A.
Rocket strike! That's not
It has a
gonna do anything.
0% chance of taking out anything meaningful.
Guess it's just like he assumes the shuttle's gonna die, so might as well.
Yeah.
Although I would have charged in
The
first,
enemy
but oh
secured
well.
Zone Boxer.
Yeah, there is absolutely just not enough gas on OSP. I can't even imagine how they could turn this around now.
Here comes Spawn Peeker to fight Malediction.
Rest in peace to
Yeah.
Rymark's original prediction.
Yep. No, that prediction went to hell the moment the mass driver, got stomped on.
That's so fucking funny. Just
They did not appreciate how much firepower was up top.
first 5 minutes of the match, that was gone. Man,
But
good
I'd like to
presentation
think it
still
would have
was.
happened if that mass driver had managed to evade.
Well, man, both these these experts here. Still alive. The what's up on Charlie are simply fine. ANS is a really strong position to close out this game if they can get some caps. They're still 50 points behind.
The voxels are securing D, so
I'll put that.
and they're
in.
about to secure B as well. So yeah.
Cleared out some of the small ships here, and I think they're also going to kill lobsters. Oh yeah, also going to kill lobsters. One remaining 100 plasma bulk fighter.
Yeah, that thing's never shooting again anyway.
It's going to be dying here shortly too. It's also going to go nuclear.
And it's not like Cupcake's monitors are terribly intact either.
And these sidearms on Hangsford that's on Bravo will probably be able to kill this shuttle eventually, before too long. Unless they're firing at something else.
Doesn't even need to, though.
Well, they are going to have to disarm it to one point.
If it had held its rockets until right now, then that might have done something. But it fired them all at like 3 kilometers or something.
Yeah.
Man,
wow.
I just realized this shuttle has a restore. These shuttles were super premium.
Monitors continuing to eat 450 AP fire.
$300 to $360 required for win. That's a good 100 points off from the lead OSP needs, though, so.
Poor Jacqueline. Keeps catching her heels on the rocks. Monitors are getting bent on. Yeah. There's not that much left to say about this game. It's kind of cleanup phase for the ANS. And it's moving along at pace. All the OSP has left, if I can really get anything done with, is Spawn Peaker, which is shooting a lot of 450 AP into the Expert on Bravo. So that helps. Ooh, Expert on Bravo, the crew's in trouble. All the berthings is down. Could turn the whole game. It is really funny to me that that's a UI element that means absolutely nothing.
I mean, it changes the voice lines, but
That's true.
you know.
That is nice to hear.
Some would categorize that as nothing. So
No, it's nice to hear the different voice lines. They're really well done. Someday crew mechanics will know. And that day is rapidly approaching. I look forward to it.
I mean, I don't know. Will it? Like, honestly, I don't know if it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it'll be a thing for Conquest because you have to worry about crew in between battles. But I don't know if it'll like shake up the in skirmish like balance that much. That seems kind of risky for this far in.
The enemy is securing zone boxer.
I don't know.
I think.
I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We have no idea. When Mazer gets around to it, I'm sure we'll know more. But
Oh, I'm sure it's just gonna randomly happen one day. Be like, hey, got a new testing branch up. Added crew mechanics in. This completely redefined skirmish as we know it. Enjoy. Oh, okay. I'll get right on that, Chief. Alright, that's Bravo. OSP recognizes their toast. Not gonna make us sit through the cleanup phase. GG! That's so silly. Very silly.
I don't know who he was even talking about. I'm curious.
I think that's the idea, yeah. $30,000, another 20,000 of those Axfords. That was another bloody game, but mostly the blood was OSPs. And it's coming
Triple
out.
oak. Triple oak, too much of an investment. Double oak, just right.
Apparently. That's the lesson of the game, folks. Axfords will carry you to victory. Oh my.
Sorry about that, guys.
To apologize for low X.
I mean,
There's one of the guys in our group always tells him his build sucks, so I think he thought it was funny. It wasn't anything. Didn't mean anything by it. Good games though.
GG.
yeah.
GG.
Yeah. GG. Alright.
We have anything else? That was it, right? 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Appreciate you guys letting me backfill. Thanks to Nine and all for letting me play, and thanks Dark for hosting.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
it was good fun. Nice work by both teams there. That was some,
Thank
those
you
were really
guys.
great games.
Yep.
Catch
Really
you
fun.
guys on the flip side.
Oh,
You.
wait, who said the sister team wouldn't win? The fuck?
Catch y'all later. Good game.
Alright.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Alright, well, obviously we're just closing out the game there. And y'all don't really need to hear all that, but I'm not gonna bother cleaning that up. We don't have anything else to say, I think. That's the end of that game. GG. And HEKP Mafia A moves on. We were talking about this, well, I say we used the royal we, the Coliseum people. We're talking about this, like last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, whenever the last set of matches was, that it would be the absolute height of comedy if the two HEKP teams made it into the finals, and it's looking like that's going to be the way. A lot of the really, really strong teams dropped out super early because they were having scheduling problems and a little bit of burnout as well. But that's the way she goes. Next tournament's going to be different, very different, organizationally speaking, which is going to help a lot with my own fucking sanity. I've probably been bitchy to a lot of people unnecessarily. All the fucking stress this thing has been heaping on my shoulders. But that's a me problem. That's not a you problem. That's the way she goes. Ba, ba, ba. We'll see you in the battle space, viewer. Good night.